Here's a simple way to make a block letter D. It has a little bit more personality than a regular block letter. So first I'm writing the letter D in a yellow marker, and then I'm going back and tracing around the outer edge and the inner edge of the D. And I'm using a black Sharpie flip chart marker. Now to make the D stand out a little bit more, just give it a little bit more personality, a little style, add a little energy and movement to my letter. I'm creating a wavy line on the outer edge of the D. And as you can see, that created kind of some like half circles around the outer edge of the D. And I'm just coloring those in so they're nice and solid black. You can leave them open if you want, but it's just a little bit easier to read if you color them in nice and solid. And if you want to be able to read this from a distance, that darker color, that bold black or thick mark around the edge of the letter D is going to make that letter a lot easier to read. I wouldn't suggest doing too many letters in a row using this style of lettering. Like if you are writing the word transformation, which is a long word. It's a very common word now. Seems like all businesses are talking about transformation. It's a very long word. You probably don't want to do something like this type of lettering for the entire word transformation, because that's a lot of letters. It would take you quite a while. But if you just want to do it for the first letter, the T, that can be a really nice way to just make it stand out a little bit more. And here I'm going back around. I did the outer edge of the D first. You can just leave it like that if you want, but it'll be a lot easier to read if you also do the inside of the letter, because our brain needs to see the whole shape of the letter. And especially from a distance, it's going to be a lot easier to read. Again, the more the bolder you make the lines of your letter, the easier it will be to read from a distance. If that's your goal. If maybe it's not your goal, you could omit the inner part here and just leave that a straight line. But it's going to look more complete and more finished if you also do that inner, kind of like the whole of the D. And you can see on the whole, the inner part of the D, I did that on the inside of the D. The outer edge of the D, I did on the outside, but you can mix and match however you choose. So there you go with a simple wavy edge letter D.